How you doing, folks? It's Ron from Ron's Beer Reviews and Tools. And me and the loving wife are back home from doing all our traveling through the cold weather. And I'm going to be doing my beer reviews again. I've done a bunch when we'd make pit stops here during Christmas and Thanksgiving. And sometimes to see the family. I did the reviews on those. And chronologically, they won't be in order when I post them. Nature of the beast, I guess. But I'm going to be a review on this one here. This one sounds good, from Georgia. I didn't get much information on this, on the due diligence I did. But it sounds like a nice, real brewery, really good brewery. It seems well put together. A big, nice crew. And it just seems nice. I haven't had any of their beers yet, so this will be a first. And this is a bottle condition for fresher taste from Sweetwater Brewing Company in Georgia. This one here is a 420 Extra Pale Ale because they started on Route 4-20 in Georgia, and this is their first, I guess the most popular. Don't float the mainstream. All right, it says here, embossed, don't float the mainstream. And they got their names up here on the bottle and in kind of decorations here. I like that a lot when you see a bottle that's embossed and you know that the brewery is really proud of their beer, of what they put in here. I mean, should the label disappear and the cap is gone, you still know what brewery this is. Well, let's look at the cap before I forget to look at it, and when we take it off. Don't float the mainstream. So it looks like a fish there. Sweetwater Brewing Company. The fish. What they say in the bottle. Dry hopped with a fat stash of Cascade hops. So we got Cascade hops in this. Drink them if you got them. Used to always say that in the Army when you'd stop as a platoon and you'd be standing there at ease and the sergeant would go do something. You'd say, smoke them if you got them. All you guys ever in the military, you probably remember that. Smoke them if you got them. All right. A tasty West Coast style pale accentuated by a stimulating hop character. First conceived in a bat cave on a 4-20, I guess that's the highway 420 in Georgia. This kind beer keeps the wheels on the bus going round and around. I remember my aunt used to always go by highway numbers instead of names. I mean, my aunt was probably in her 20s, 30 years that you really remember those things. Probably would be in the 30s or 40s, probably. But she always would say Highway 2, Highway 4, Highway, always a highway number, Highway 6. Always mention a highway. I love the aunt. I love the aunt. Okay, let's see what we got. What I have here today is for my treat. I'm going to try these. Mrs. Renfro's Gourmet Salsa. This is from Fort Worth, Texas. Mango habanero salsa. It says medium hot. So that's hot, but probably I can take it. Medium hot. And I'll be having that after I do the review. And I'll be showing that. So if you want to stay for that after the review, if not, when the review ends, you can shut it off. Okay. But okay, let's get this out of the way. We got a glass coming. Get ready with the glass coming. Review. Here it is. I like the shape of this glass. The way the head comes up here on the beer, and you can see it right there. It goes up and then it straightens out here. This is a Killian's. George Killian's, the Irish Red. I've had that before. Coors brews that. So it is reddish beer, ale. Alright, no further ado, we have the opener. Alright, we have an opener right here. This opener is from Harbor Freight. It's called Quinn. They got their new brand of tools, and they're called Quinn. Naturally, they're all made in pretty well in China. Some are in Thailand, I think. I forget the other place where they're made. But Quinn is their next lab tool. They've gotten better on their tools, I have to admit. And But I liked it. I saw it. It's a tool for opening beers, and we'll be using this today. All right, no further ado. Oh, see the water vapors coming out. Yeah. All right. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. Look at that. To the left of that, that's a Mai Tai. I figured it's kind of days today here in New England where I need a Mai Tai. Oh, I got a Mai Tai. We'll put it aside for a while so we can see what we're dealing with here. All right, that looks good. Like I said, the brewery was opened in 1997. It's in Georgia. Okay, let's take a nose to this. First thing is a floral, kind of a mild banana aroma. Definitely sweet and citrusy. Maybe a wee bit of pine on that. It's a nice kind of a smell that's citrusy and piney. And the same token, it seems to have a honey aroma. So the sweetness is like honey. A bit of, I always say that it's not skunk, a dank beer, like the German beer. So I don't know what hops are in this, but we can find out what hops are in this. But it definitely has a bit of that type of an aroma. The brewmaster on this is a Mr. Jeff Opanier. I think I'm saying it right. Jeff Opanier. 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 I hope I'm saying it correctly. All right, we get some information on this fine brew here. This is 5 point. I thought it was 5.4. 5.7% alcohol by volume. All right, 5.7. I thought for some it was 5.4 for a reason. The international bitter units on this are 39. Not bad, not bad. It's a pale ale, so it's going to be up there. This comes in bottles, 12-ounce bottles, 12-ounce cans, 16-ounce cans, and you can get this on draft. That'd be nice. I tried it on draft. The malts in this are two-row malt, Munich, nice. That's what that aroma of the German aroma is. I call it dank. The wheat malts in this, midnight wheat, they call it. So they've got two kinds of wheat. They got wheat and the midnight wheat. That's not bad. Centennial is one of the hops, and Cascade is the other. I know there was a Cascade, and then they dry hopped it again with Cascade, and it's giving that like I say, the aromas of herbal and floral on this. This is going to be a West Coast style extra pale ale. So no further ado, let's try it. All right, bottoms up. Oh yeah, it's kind of a piney. Biscuity from the malt, getting that flavor. The color of it really denotes what the flavor is like. You get a faint sweetness of it. Really, I mean, it's there. The bitterness is a little bit more than the sweetness. It's almost along the lines of a lager. It's crisp. It has a crispness to it. It's got a nice head. That white head on it. Still maintaining the head. It leaves an aftertaste, which I'm not fond of. I don't know what malt is doing that. Maybe it could be the wheat. Mouthfeel is medium. Has a nice mouthfeel to it. A medium mouthfeel is what it is. Bits of citrusy, I think. Lightly sweet. It's not really a sweet beer. It's kind of the pininess from the hops, I'm pretty sure, is giving that kind of just about an eon of bitterness. Moderately bitterness, I guess, and more than a beer, regular beer for sure. Not as bitter as an IPA, but it does linger. It does linger, the bitterness. It's a good crafted beer, no doubt about that. I like that bit of citrusy sweetness. All right, so I can get to the Tostitos and the habanero salsa. Would I get this again? Probably not. It's not down my alley. Particularly a little bit of bitterness afterwards, and there's so many beers that when I walk into a package store or a beer store or liquor store, whatever you call it, part of the woods. There's so many. So no, I wouldn't get it again. I would advise people to try this. To definitely try this. If you like a pale ale, this would be right up your alley. This is brewed well. This is a very well brewed ale. So I would try it. So with that said, let me get to my habanero here. I'm wondering how hot this actually is going to be. So we got they all sit there and the camera works. Okay, this is it here. I'm not big on hot stuff, so I got they had straight habanero. I don't know if that was medium hot or what, but all right. This is what it looks like. You know, salt has tomatoes, and peppers, and onions. Way down, maybe get big chunk. Oh yeah. Now there's mango in this. So that's the mango that you see in there. All right. Let me put that like that. But now, and then we got these Tostitos here. All right. Open that up. All right. Get my rig over here. Not making much of a fuss. See if we can get over here. All right. There we go. All right. Dip it in. Well, you only got, I think, the juice on that one. Try this one here. Put some chunks on it. Spicy. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, that's hot. That is hot. And it's flavorful. I like mangoes. I did a video in one of my beer reviews of I bought a mango, cut it up, showed it what it was like, and then ate it. So I knew what the flavor tastes like, what it smelled like, when they do have it in beers and so forth, or something like this. Where this is in the salsa. Here's the big chunk of it. It definitely goes with this. It's flavorful. Some of the pepper. It's hot. Oh yeah. It is hot. Quite hot. Time for a gulp of beer. That's cooling down the tongue and the throat. Let me try the Mai Tai. Glass we're using for that is Apple Annie's. Apple Annie's down in Orlando, Florida. Near the Church Street Station in Orlando. It's a good time. And when I was down there and we picked up this glass. There's a Mai Tai in it. All right. Bottoms up. Oh, that is good. That is good. That has a bit of sweetness to the mix here. All right, do one more. Get the big stuff there. I'm sliding off. So, folks, I'm going to drink today. Excuse me if I'm talking while I'm eating, but I'm going to make this not too long. I'm going to drink responsibly. Be an adult. Don't drive. Oh, my mother's getting hot now. It is getting hot. Here we go. Have a good day, folks. Enjoy the day. Ciao.